Oh, we'll walk around the compound once again.
Oh, once again.
Yes, we'll walk around the compound once again.
Oh, once again.
Yes, it's time to see some cats.
Let's grab a blanket and some snacks.
Oh, we'll walk around the compound once again.
I wasn't intending on starting on... I wasn't... Hi, baby. I wasn't intending on starting with you. I was actually intending on like kind of making my way a little bit further into the compound, starting on other cats that maybe don't get like started upon with a high degree of frequency. I mean, it just kind of works out that, I mean, like a lot of times we, you know, like your Tuesday casts, they're going to start like on the kids, on Noe, you, because it's just, that's, you're like at the entryway point of the upper. And then I was just kind of hoping to kind of, you know, mix it up a little bit, kind of razzle dazzle people. Be like, oh, bless you. And just kind of, you know, give people a little bit of a Christmas treat. Something different. And it's not to say that you wouldn't have been showcased. You would have been showcased eventually in the cast. I don't think that you're really caring about what I'm saying right now. It doesn't seem like this is really sinking in. And then there's going to be people in the comment sections, a bunch of ladies in the comment sections be like, Cassie's a queen. Cassie, if Cassie wants to be showcased first, then Cassie gets what Cassie wants. Slay, Cassie queen, slay, Cassie queen. And it's like, all right, you got your little fans saying she can do whatever she wants. Sure, I guess. Oh boy. And meanwhile, I'm missing the good stuff. Well, I'm missing the belly stuff. People are like, that is good stuff. That is good stuff. Whoa. Oh. You revving your Pete's? You revving your Pete's? Nice. Nice. Anytime, I love that whenever they need the dirt and the grass. Because it's just usually kind of means that they're just in a good mood. And it's almost kind of like they got a dirt bike and they're just kind of ving, 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 ving. And they're like, yeah, this is fun. This is a good time. Revving my Pete's. Vroom vroom. My Pete cycle. Hello? 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 Hi? That's Fred. Frederick J. Conison. Because the light, the sun's behind him, kind of. It's almost kind of like that one scene in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. You know, after the barbarians attacked their tree fort, and you know, Robin fell from his rope swing because it was on fire, and then they're like going through the tree fort wreckage, and Morgan Freeman is like, oh, it's I can tell that silhouette anywhere. That's Christian silhouette. It's kind of like that. I can tell Fred's goofy silhouette anywhere. Come on, Fred, we need to go defeat the sheriff of Nottingham. And stab an old lady right in the gut. Me and you. Fred's like, I'm down. Hey, you. Hey, you. He's like, what you doing? I started walking over there and he's just like, hey. As I was walking, he coincided his roll. He did a slow roll at the same pace as my walk. It was very impressive. It seemed like it was a simple maneuver, but it was actually a pretty well-timed thing. Hey, Will. Hey, party guy. Hey, party guy. Hey, party guy. Hey, party kitty. He's party kitty. Are you party kitty? Are you party kitty? Are you party kitty? Yeah? Yeah? You're a good boy. Oh, yawning. Yawning because he's up all night partying. I get it. Oh. Hello, all of you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. Ruby Two Shoes. Ruby. 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 Roll my R's. Ruby tissues. Hi. Now, what is it? Okay. And the only reason, because I say Ruby to shoot, because there's a similarity of the rhyming sequence. So it's in a way it's not an alliteration. It's not an alliteration. But it's like an alliterative kind of component to the rhyming scheme. What is that? English nerds, commence explanation down below. What is it whenever you're trying to then go for like an alliterative rhyming sequence? Hi. Hi. Whoa. Look at that pretty girl. Look at that pretty girl. Hello. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Brun. Brun. Joe. Yeah, fly into the sun. Look at those two. A weird, fuzzy, two-headed worm. Angry. Very angry, fuzzy, two-headed worm. Oh, you're upside down. You got upside down. You got upside down. You got upside down. You got upside down. How'd that happen? No, you're back right side up. That's good. I did go see Spider-Man. I went and saw the Spider-Man. Had a really great time. Enjoyed it very much so. Enjoyed it thoroughly. And, the Spider-Man, I'm not going to say because some people, that's their guy. Some people are just like, yeah, I'm a Spidey bro. And I like Spider-Man, but it's like, I wouldn't say he's my guy. I enjoy Spider-Man. But yeah. Not necessarily, I don't know my favorite. Out of the current pantheon of kind of super people, I actually have become quite partial to Thor. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. No. Are you gonna flop? Are you gonna flop? Are you gonna flop? Are you gonna flop? And look like there was some flapping. Hi. Hello. But I know I talked about it, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers or anything like that. But you know, to talk about the fact that anything that was in like the trailer for the movie, anything that was in the Spider-Man trailer, I think is kind of fair to speak of. That there is like, you know, multiverse happenings, overlapping Spider-Verses, and different characters from different iterations of Spider-Man, which is pretty cool, because then it's like, okay, well then it's the whole idea is that the other Spideyverses set against the backdrop of the MCU, like they exist, but they just exist in their own separate universe. And now there was a magical happenstance that caused a mishmash blending of Spider-Verses. Goodness gracious, and then hijinks ensue. And it was great. It was great. So then, yeah, you get to see certain, you know, characters kind of pop up on screen. And even characters that, sure, you knew that they're coming, like you see them in the trailer. Like months ago when they started putting out Spider-Man trailers, you see like Alfred Molina played you know, Doc Ock, Otto Octavius in the Raimi Spider-Mans, which, you know, I would contend is you know, one of the best Spider-Mans there are. But like, you know, people that when they show up, then so it was an opening night thing. So all the nerds went, but I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd, but I wanted to kind of like, you know, just like catch the vibe, be amongst the nerds. I'm not one, but whoa, but it's fun. It is fun to be in the. It's fun to be in that sort of like opening night kind of like environment, when you know that there's going to be there's going to be fan service. Like anytime that there's going to be like a fan servicey kind of moment in a thing, or you think that there's going to be like fan servicey moments, and you get to be amongst like fellow fans of a thing, then people start getting excited, and like they'll get like audible in the theater. They start clapping and hooping and hollering, and they it's a neat thing. I've been into different things. I'm sure people going to see like Star Wars movies on certain opening nights are like, oh, those the light swords, woo, woo. It's Han Baka. Oh my gosh, say some words and fly the Millennium X-Wing. Goodness. It's Chancellor Skywalker. Wow. Clap, 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 clap. Stinky face. Yeah, that's what people do whenever Darth Zod shows up. 'Cause he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. But yeah, it's fun to be in those types of environments. And this was no exception. There were audible moments. There was like a bunch, you know, where people were excited and the nerds were like, yeah, such a thing. There's that character. Oh my gosh, there's a crossing over from the stuff. So cool. I cannot contain my jubilation to inner excitement. I have to express it externally in the form of clapping and mouth sounds. Right? Kind of like that. Melissa says hi, by the way. So, I say that to let you know that I did something foolish. So foolish. And I took a calculated risk to run out of the theater to go use the bathroom, to take a pee. I took a calculated risk, but boy, am I bad at math. Because I missed arguably the biggest, like, hoop holler moment. I was gone for literally 40 seconds. And that's not even exact. Like, I was just like, okay, I timed it. I'm like, I think this is a good spot. And then I got up and did my thing. And then, then ran back. As I'm opening the door, I could hear the applause, like, dying down, like, whoa. And I'm just like, no. 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 Oh, and I get back. I'm sorry, baby. I'm getting back to the seat. I'm with my kids, Dustin, Des's boyfriend, Nathan, and they're all looking as I'm coming back, and I'm like, sorry, excuse me, making it back to the row, back to our seats. They're all looking at me just like, dude, like, they're only, like, you've been talking about, like, this right here. You just screwed it up. And I'm like, I know. Oh, well, I was happy that they got to, because they were talking about, like, well, we'd never actually gone and done an opening night experience at a thing like that, like at a happening event, like an MCU type thing. So they're like, okay, well, that was pretty cool. It actually was fun. And they were saying that. It was fun to be in that sort of environment. And I'll only ever, and I'm okay because I got to experience some of the other hoop holler moments. I got to experience the others. It's fine. It's fine. Comparatively speaking, I got to, the coolest one. I went and saw Endgame opening night. People were frothing at the mouths and just like, they were just like jumping on chairs, just making chimp sounds, just like, but certain things at the end, just like throwing their poo. People were so excited at certain moments in Endgame that was a really fun thing to be around. And I having had experienced that, I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Part of my, nerd cred, and I've talked about this before, but I got to go. I went to opening night for all 3 Lord of the Rings movies back in 2001, 2002, and 2003. Yeah. Opening night, all 3. That's my nerd cred right there. Where's yours, bro? Anyway. Got some sleepy kitties. Got some party kitties. Got some snuffle kitties. We're going to be feeding here in a little bit, and I'm happy to be able to kind of get some filming done before we do that, so that I'm not having to deal with outright cranky pantses. Yeah. Especially this one. She just gets so crazy and so cranky. Hi, baby girl. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen her. Well, I take that back. I've seen her get salty with party animal over there. Just like, your partying has gotten out of control. Keep it down. She's like the neighbor with the broom. You're like, duke. Quit partying over there. Yeah, like that. It's funny that's just so happens to be a thing that they start doing right when I talk about it. All right. Anyway. Thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbus Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your Big Cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website, carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy, and thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Monkey's buttered toast. Munchie saw a ghost. Mika weighs the most.